Financial scams targeting multinational corporations are often elaborate and highly calculated, but the story of how a 31-year-old woman managed to defraud J.P. Morgan, one of the world's largest financial institutions, is particularly astonishing. Using wit, confidence, and a strategic understanding of corporate vulnerabilities, this young woman orchestrated a bold fraud that left industry insiders stunned. Who was she? At the heart of this extraordinary scam was Anna Sorokin, a Russian-born con artist who went by the alias Anna Delvey. Her audacious journey from an unknown immigrant to one of New York City's most talked-about figures shocked the world, making headlines globally and earning her the title of the fake heiress. Her story captivated the public due to the surreal ease with which she manipulated some of the wealthiest and most influential people in the world. Born in 1991 in a small provincial town in Russia, Sorokin grew up in a modest family, but her aspirations far exceeded her humble beginnings. As a teenager, she moved to Germany, where she completed high school and developed an early interest in fashion and luxury. After graduation, Sorokin took her ambitions to the next level by enrolling in a fashion program, eventually making her way to New York City in pursuit of a more glamorous life. In the city that never sleeps, Sorokin became Anna Delvey, a self-proclaimed heiress with a multi-million-dollar trust fund. This new identity, coupled with her uncanny ability to bluff and charm, enabled her to infiltrate high society. Her rise was swift and captivating, and soon she was rubbing shoulders with New York's most influential financiers, art collectors, and socialites. The setup: infiltrating New York's elite. Anna Sorokin's ambition was more than just a desire to mingle with the city's wealthy elite. She aimed to establish herself as a permanent fixture within it. Rebranding herself as Anna Delvey, a young, powerful, and sophisticated German heiress, she quickly captivated Manhattan's upper crust. Her carefully constructed persona was built on lies and half-truths, but she wielded them with such finesse that they seemed to pass for reality. Through designer clothing, the right social circles, and a seemingly unshakable air of confidence, she was able to secure invitations to the most exclusive parties and events. Her charm and the illusion of wealth helped her forge connections with key individuals in New York's financial, art, and social scenes. Delvey's ultimate goal was to build a lavish, exclusive art club and boutique hotel, dubbed the Anna Delvey Foundation, that would rival the city's most prestigious cultural and social institutions. To fund her dream, however, she needed massive investments. Her target, J.P. Morgan, one of the world's largest and most respected financial institutions. With a fake story about a multi-million-dollar European trust fund and promises of astronomical returns, Sorokin began courting investors and financial institutions, including J.P. Morgan. The foundation she created in her mind was meant to be a world-renowned cultural center, and to make this vision a reality, she manipulated people into believing in her potential. And in this tangled web of lies, she didn't just rely on the power of wealth. She used an exceptional mastery of social dynamics, perception, and charm to make her story seem utterly plausible. Anna Sorokin's capacity to deceive, paired with her unrelenting ambition, set the stage for one of the most audacious financial scams of the 21st century. The scam, securing funds through deception. Anna Sorokin's audacious scam against J.P. Morgan involved a calculated mix of manipulation, falsified documents, and a deep understanding of financial systems' vulnerabilities. She meticulously crafted an elaborate narrative, weaving together a web of deceit that made her seem like a legitimate businesswoman with vast wealth and influence. Falsified financial records. One of the core elements of Anna's scheme was her ability to fabricate convincing financial documents. To establish credibility with J.P. Morgan and other potential investors, she produced forged bank statements and fraudulent financial records that falsely indicated she had access to a €60 million trust fund. The documents appeared legitimate at first glance, containing intricate details such as account numbers, bank logos, and signatures. By presenting these documents, Anna portrayed herself as an ultra-wealthy individual capable of handling high-profile financial deals. She leveraged her supposed European assets to convince people, including financial professionals, that she had the capital to execute multi-million-dollar projects. Her ability to manipulate such official-looking paperwork created an illusion of affluence that masked her true financial situation, one in which she had no substantial assets and was living off a series of cons. Exploiting social proof. To add further weight to her false persona, Anna used a tactic known as social proof, the psychological phenomenon where people assume the actions and opinions of others are correct. By aligning herself with prominent social figures, wealthy art collectors, and respected members of New York's elite, she created an aura of legitimacy around her business ventures. She frequented high-profile events and rubbed elbows with celebrities, effectively blurring the line between fact and fiction. Her presence at luxury galas, charity events, and influential parties reinforced her image of wealth and success. In the high-stakes world of investment, where reputation and trust often weigh heavily in decision-making, Anna's ability to manipulate social circles was an invaluable asset. Requesting an overdraft and loan. Once she had ingrained herself into the upper echelons of New York's elite and established an appearance of financial stability, Anna made her move to secure funding for her ambitious project, the Anna Delvey Foundation, an upscale art club and cultural center. In 2017, she approached J.P. Morgan and successfully convinced them to grant her a $100,000 overdraft. She claimed that the money was needed for initial expenses related to her foundation, such as securing space, hiring staff, and covering operational costs. At the same time, Anna applied for a much larger loan, $22 million, to finance the entirety of her plans. Strategic deflection. As the bank began to request additional documents and more clarity on her project's finances, Anna adeptly deflected their concerns. She blamed bureaucratic delays in accessing her trust fund and promised that all issues would soon be resolved. In the meantime, she offered more carefully crafted excuses and engaged in a series of delay tactics designed to buy her enough time to keep the scam running. She maintained a facade of wealth and stability, constantly assuring J.P. Morgan executives that everything was moving along as planned. This strategic deflection bought her crucial months of time to continue the scam and prevent any deeper scrutiny into her financial history. While the bank's internal due diligence team began to request more verification, Anna presented herself as a sophisticated, savvy investor with the experience and know-how to handle the necessary procedures. Her ability to manage these critical moments without raising suspicion was key to her success. Even when red flags began to emerge, she continued to deceive through charm, persistence, and the illusion of wealth. Anna knew how to manipulate her environment, using everything from false documents to social connections to mask the truth. The downfall, how the scam unraveled. While Anna's web of lies was impressive, cracks began to appear as her inability to make payments and inconsistencies in her story caught up with her. Missing payments and legal threats. Anna failed to make repayments on the $100,000 overdraft. Despite her excuses, J.P. Morgan's compliance team initiated a deeper investigation into her financial background. Suspicious activity exposed. An internal audit revealed that the European bank letters Anna had provided were fraudulent. Upon further scrutiny, it became clear that her trust fund did not exist, and her entire financial narrative was a fabrication. Arrest and conviction. In 2017, Anna Sorokin was arrested in Los Angeles. Her trial in 2019 captivated audiences worldwide as prosecutors detailed her deceitful schemes. She was convicted on multiple counts of grand larceny and theft of services and sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison. The impact of the scam. The case of Anna Sorokin highlighted vulnerabilities in even the most secure financial institutions. JP Morgan, known for its robust security measures, found itself entangled in a scam that relied on human error, social manipulation, and gaps in due diligence. Lessons learned. Due diligence is essential. Banks and businesses must rigorously verify client claims, particularly those involving large financial transactions. Social proof is not proof. Relying on a person's social status or connections is a poor substitute for verifying their financial credibility. Trust can be weaponized. Anna's ability to exploit trust underscores the need for skepticism in high-stakes financial dealings. Life after the scam. After serving her sentence, Anna Sorokin faced deportation to Germany but continued to make headlines. She capitalized on her infamy, selling her story for a Netflix series, Inventing Anna, interviews, and media appearances. Her case has become a cultural phenomenon, illustrating the power of perception, ambition, and audacity in modern society. Conclusion. The story of how a 31-year-old woman scammed JP Morgan is a testament to the complexity of modern financial fraud and the dangers of overlooking red flags. Anna Sorokin's actions not only defrauded a major bank, but also served as a cautionary tale for institutions and individuals alike. While her scams were shocking in their boldness, they ultimately revealed the weaknesses in systems that rely too heavily on appearances and reputation. Enjoyed this? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.